Hey, how's it? Cowboy Buzz here. How you doing? So it's the Cowboys versus the Chiefs. Game of the week. You know who I'm rolling with. I'm rolling with the Cowboys. So a lot of things going on in this game. You know, for the Chiefs, getting that big win last week, against a division rival on the road. It's something like for them to go, man, okay, now we're back on track and all that. And that's what they're hoping for. And that sometimes is all it takes. Even though people, whatever you feel about the Raiders and all that, is just something that you go, okay, that's all you need is that snapback. Um, and then as for the Cowboys, there's critics out there that are saying, no, you guys are the same old Cowboys. There's no way you guys win this game and all that. And but then for the Cowboy fans and all that, it's like saying, you know, we always had this hopeful goals and all that, but now these goals can bring bring realism to the talk of those goals and all that. So yeah. Um, so yeah, and then but Arrowhead is not a easy place to play. Uh, it won't is one of the actually one probably the hard one of the hardest places to win. You know, um, you know they're like closest to a college environment that you can get. So yeah. Um, Defensively, you know, without without no Randy Gregory, no D Law, our team has to be, not afraid, but at the same time, you gotta be smart, gotta be disciplined. Because one thing we do allow that's irritating all me all season is that we allow too much big plays, and that's one thing the Chiefs have the Chiefs thrive in. You know, so like so while I love the way we've been intercepting and take away the ball, the football, you know, Trayvon Diggs gotta be disciplined. Noah Brown has gotta be disciplined and force, test Mahomes' patience. You know, and Kelsey's no joke. Kelsey is the one of the best tight ends out there. But we gotta tackle him. You cannot let him create a 5 yard play into an 18, 20 yard play. And like with Tyreek Hill, you cannot allow him to burst in the because he's the type of guy that can change the whole track of the game. With one play. But the biggest thing is that without no Randy Gregory, without no D Law, we're gonna ask Dorrance Armstrong, Chauncey Golston, Osa Digizua, all those guys to step up, especially Micah Parsons to pressure Mahomes. That's the biggest thing you can do is pressure Mahomes and test his patience. And by testing his patience, that's what we gotta do offensively. We gotta score. We gotta score touchdowns, not field goals. A lot of news coming out of the offensive side. Unfortunately, we're gonna lose Amari Cooper for this game, probably for the next game because of COVID. And if he's not vaxxed, then more than likely he's gonna be out for the rate and for both games. But with Michael Gallup coming back and the way he looked like he his is a chance for him to go. Hey, I know Mari's down, but I'm back and all that. And then for someone like CeeDee Lamb, who's a lot of people like want him to be the number one, and he feels that he's the number one. This is a great game for him to prove it that he's the number one. And we're gonna ask Cedric Wilson to step up again, and Noah Brown, and whether it's Malik Turner or Simi Fujoko, they can contribute as well. Dak, you know, Dak has to be smart, not like try to match Mahomes play for play. He needs to play like how Dak plays. He doesn't need to be like to prove that he's you know that he can outplay Mahomes in his type of way. He has to be smart with the ball. He has to lead this team the right way, get them down the field, and score touchdowns and all that. The other big move is that Connor McGovern has taken over the left guard. A lot of us been waiting for that. You know, for the people that hang in there and still care about Connor Williams, I want to say this. Like, while I don't feel he's the starter, he's a great guy to have on your depth chart. In my personal opinion, I believe that he's a great guy to have on your depth chart. People, I was in this live stream with Simon Says, Simon, talk about Xavier Suafilo. If you remember when he took over, there were times in games where Connor Williams had to come in because whether it be Zach Martin or whatever, had to had to leave the game. Connor Williams filled in nicely, and that's where I think is a perfect role for him. It's not the most glamorous, but hey, it works. With Tyron Smith coming back, you know, it's gonna. I mean, hopefully we can play some real physical with our linemen and all that. Terrence Terrence Steele, again, I know he was proving a lot out there, but he can be great for depth and all that. So yeah, and this is a type of game where we're gonna absolutely need our running game, not to be adequate, not to be complimentary. I believe that our running game really needs to make a statement in this game. I know the Chiefs' defense hasn't been the same, but hey, you know what? Take advantage of that. You know, show that why they're struggling on defense. And I know Zeke has been nursing up, his knee, but hey, Pollard, Pollard is more than capable. If Zeke just needs to be a short yardage guy and Pollard just be the guy that takes bulk of the runs, I'm all for it and all that. Anyway, this is the kind of game that I say like, uh, like I'm not saying I'm not saying I'm gonna be mad if we lose, but this is the type of game where I'm like, I want to know. I want this win because I want to know where we stand, kind of thing. Anyway, that's my video. Mahalo for watching. All the boys, who you with? You know who I'm with? I'm with the Dallas Cowboys.